Hey everybody, thanks for joining me on Starrstouch Heartfelt Healing. This is Gina, and I am going to bring out some good energy for everybody and just kind of ground us in right away. I feel like today is one of those tougher days. It comes with, we've got the moon in Pisces and we've got the sun in Aquarius, but also Chiron and Venus are speaking to each other. And Chiron is one of those that's the wounded healer. That's a tough energy. I mean, if we have wounds that we're dealing with, and Venus involved, I mean, it's a lot about love and relationships and just trying to figure it out. How do I balance what I need as opposed to what's going on, and being able to speak from our hearts, those types of things. So I'm going to go ahead and send out healing right to the heart right away and just be quiet for a moment. A lot of anxiety with all this, going on. People are either going to be dreaming big with the Pisces moon, really thinking about what they want to bring in, or it's going to be that escapism. What can how do I escape these horrible anxiety feelings? And that's a tough call. I have an exercise we're going to do at the end to help that anxiety. I just love it. I do it when I'm in bed at night. So sending. Just taking deep breaths while you're getting the heart energy. Just breathing in and release. I need it too. It's like, whoa, I'm so glad to be outside. I've been cooped up too long today. All right, I'm going to pull a card out of the Native Spirit deck right away first. See what we've got here. That's Denise Lynn. What do we need for today with this Pisces moon? Oh, fell right out of there. All right. White buffalo. And another fell out. Flowing river. Nice. I know the flowing river is a lot about just taking things as they come and not trying to change, not trying to change others, not trying to change anything, just flowing with the river. That's lovely. Um, it's not as easy done as it is said, that's for sure. Flowing river. Everything's falling into place because you aren't resisting the drift of the great river of life. It's time to let go. You're entering a period of gracious ease and flow. All is unfolding perfectly with good timing. When you're in a state of flow, you aren't pushing the river to go too fast and you aren't swimming against it. Let go of the shore and enjoy the ride. Your native spirit wants to know rivers have personalities and carry energy, just as animals and plants do. From the Morais to the Australian Aborigines and to the other native cultures throughout the world, it's believed that it's important to listen to the language of the river. If you aren't feeling the smooth currents of life, it might mean that you're trying to control situations and that you're being self-critical and judgmental. The way to move into flow is through gratitude and appreciation and by allowing others to support and help you. Sometimes that's the hardest thing, is letting someone help you, but how beautiful for them to be able to give that gift. So it is a wonderful thing if you can just let someone help you. Heed the Native American saying, it's best to ride the horse the direction that it's going. This means that when the card flowing river chooses you, you're being told to let go and go with the flow. If there is something or someone you need to forgive, this is the time. This is also the time to forgive yourself and just let go. The journey. As you shower and water flows over your body, imagine that everything is flowing in your life. Spend time next to a river or stream. Watch the flowing waters and use it as a metaphor to let go and enter the flow. I love that. I did that video up at the dam, and that's exactly how I feel when I watch the water come down. Just letting it go, letting it go. That's beautiful. The next one was Buffalo Spirit. Let's just see what the buffalo has to say. Taking those deep breaths makes such a huge difference. Okay, yes, white buffalo. So that is all the way to the back. Abundance and security are flowing into your life. All things are possible. Balance and harmony prevail. You may be called upon to stand up for others, but you can do this because you have the support of many beings in the spirit realm. Your native spirit wants you to know in Native American traditions, there are prophecies about the coming of the white buffalo, especially among Lakota, Dakota, and Nakota, or the Sioux. There's a legend that white buffalo calf woman, a mystical being, came to the people a very long time ago. When they were out of balance, she gifted the people with a sacred bundle containing the white buffalo calf pipe to help restore the balance. Upon leaving, the white buffalo calf woman prophesies that she will return at the end of an age, and then she will appear as a white buffalo calf. In recent times, white buffalo calves have been born, leading many to believe that this is the beginning of a new time. When this card chooses you, it's an honor, for it speaks of a time of miracles and balance in all things. You are a channel for the great forces in the universe. With their help, all is possible, but without it, things can be a struggle. Surrender to support from the Great Spirit. You do not have to do everything alone. That's just a wonderful affirmation. I do not have to do this alone. It brings tears to my eyes almost. It's giving me the chills. We don't have to do it alone. We can work together. And that's how it should be. That's how it needs to be in my heart. The journey, shapeshift into the white buffalo, and the energy this card brings still, this card brings will, the energy this card brings will multiply tenfold. Imagine that you can feel the power in your muscles and the fecund earth beneath your hooves. Feel the weight of the horns and the warmth of your hide. This calls the deeper energies of white buffalo into your life. Yes, so we just picture ourselves strong like the white buffalo and just know that we do need to call out and ask for help from our angels, God, and from friends. We can ask friends for help, and that's wonderful too. All right, one affirmation to end it. And I'm sorry I don't have this perfectly. My grammar is not perfect. I'm just shooting from the hip here, guys. All right. This is came out so many times, but I love it. It says, "My body is a wonderful, wondrous, and magnificent machine, and I feel privileged to live in it." Yes, we have to love ourselves and be grateful for all of our uniqueness, and everybody's different, and that is how it should be. Everybody is God's favorite person. So I'm going to start a exercise. It's an exercise for anxiety that you can do in bed at night. You can do it anytime. I've done it before sitting waiting for my car to be repaired, and it's so nice. There's a lady named Prune Harris that does it. It's called the Great Harmonizer. And so I'm going to put that in the notes so that you can go ahead and pull it up and do it with her. She explains all the things that it is. But for me, I'm just going to go ahead and do it right now so that you can have the gist of it. And it'll help us for even right now just to try it out. So what you do is you take your fingers, these three fingers, and put them in the middle of your hand. And what you're going to do is breathe in. And you're breathing in where your sacral is. So below your belly button, picture your breath coming in through the sacral and out through your throat. And you do that 3 times. She does it a little bit longer, so it's a wonderful exercise. Next, you go to your ring finger and you hold it. These are all points that go to different organs and different parts of your body. So you hold the finger and you breathe in the same way, breathing into the sacral and release. And then on to the middle finger, and you just hold it and breathe in. Then on to the first finger. Just the deep breaths help us so much. Then you go to the pinky finger, breathing in, and really release everything again. And release. And one more. And release. The snow is gently falling. It's lovely. Then your thumb, breathing in. And I suggest everybody watching her video if you can. It'll be in the description box because she shows exactly what it hits on, everything that it's about. And it's so interesting. But you take your other 3 fingers, put it in your palm, breathing in and again. One more. And then you grab your ring finger on the other side. And you really start feeling the air coming in through your sacral and out through your throat. And the next finger. The peacefulness outside is amazing. And the next finger. And the pinky finger. And the thumb. Just love the snow falling gently while we do this. Called the Great Harmonizer, and it's done by Prune Harris. She's amazing. I'm going to put it in the notes, and I'm going to send out Reiki now just to everyone's hearts again. Really just trying to bring healing into the inner child for us. Letting go of all the wounds for our Chiron wounded healer. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to ground it in now. Just put your hands by your hips, breathing in and out. One more. And out. I hope everybody tries this because it's wonderful. You can use it anywhere and it's amazing. So have a good night, and I'll see you again tomorrow.